Welcome everyone, good evening. My name is Mollie Stevens and I'm the CEO of Impact Prevention, and we're a nonprofit that is proud to be operating here in Lawrence County and providing youth education in our schools. We do a lot of programming that's all evidence-based, and we do some things community-wide too. This evening that has been put together for you by our young people who choose to call themselves Impact, all uppercase and the hand. If you see this logo, that's some of our kids. So with no further ado, I would like to bring up Sam. He's a senior. He's from one of our local schools, and he's going to tell you guys something.
Suicide Prevention Month is so important because it gives us a time to remember those who are no longer with us. Suicide Prevention Month diminishes the harmful idea about asking another one about suicide or mental health issues is taboo. It allows people to see that almost everyone has been affected by suicide in one way or another, and it allows us to open up to meaningful conversation that builds connectedness among each other and our community. So today, I challenge you to start a conversation with someone that you may not usually talk to. You just never know how important it is to say hello to somebody. Anybody can be inspired by anything that you say to them, and it really just could make someone's day. You never know any issues that someone is going through, and it may make the difference in their entire life if you just reach out and show some kindness.
September 10th is World Suicide Prevention Day. Today, all I can say is stay. Stay. And I know that it may not be easy to hear, and this one word might bring fear, but stay. Stay for the sunsets and sunrises and surprises that do somersault straight into your soul. Stay for the sequels and prequels, because you never know if the next season of Stranger Things will be bust or beautiful. Stay for the reunions and weddings and reruns of Gilmore Girls and Friends. Stay for viral videos of animals doing only what we thought they could do in our dreams. Stay for another step with grace. Stay to wake another day that could be the best day. Stay to shake the slumber of your sleeping self. Stay for confetti cake, because confetti cake is good. Stay for summer days at the lake and for the moments of give and take. Stay. And I know today is hard, and tomorrow might be too. But move closer to see the beauty found within all that has come to be. Let the light shine through all the cracks, scars, and questions, and stay. And I know there are days when the last thing you want to do is stay. But if you stay for today, then I'll see you tomorrow, and tomorrow is worth staying for.
My name is Gavin. I'm a junior at St. Joe. I just want to thank you all for coming, and then real quick I want to direct your attention to the What is Your Why poster on the wall. I just want to encourage all of you to write on a post-it note what is your why and stick it to the poster. And I also want to introduce our next speaker, Meagan Joseph. She's going to talk to you about how to provide hope to people who may be struggling.
I'm just tickled to see all of you here and to see what kind of work our young people are doing in our community. But first, we want to recognize why we're here. We're here to talk about suicide prevention. We're going to end that stigma associated with those conversations, and one of the ways we can do that is by shining light. And we want to shine light on our families and people who have been touched by this issue. And we want to give you an opportunity, if you've had a loved one who's died by suicide and you want to recognize them, I want you to feel free and comfortable and safe to come up here and share their name and something you loved about them. This is something I do politely request that you do not provide any details about the situation itself, but if you can just come forward and tell us something that you loved about someone, and maybe it's their smile, and maybe it's the way that they made you laugh. If anybody would feel comfortable to share that, you're more than welcome to join us up here. Reaching out, making connections, just asking someone how their day's going, just giving them an opportunity to speak. Reaching out and asking someone, are you okay, could literally be life-changing. Don't be afraid to get involved. Don't be afraid to reach out, because what you say to them And you might get an answer that might be a little scary. They might say, I'm not feeling okay. But you know what? There's something that can be done about that. We know that people go on to become well, and they can do that only through connection. We have to make connections with others because that's one of the greatest fighters of mental health concerns, is making that connection, being with other humans. Another thing I want to emphasize to you is take opportunities to be generous. Generosity and generous acts for somebody who might be feeling this perceived burdensomeness, that they are a burden on other people around them and they can't reach out. Do something generous to that person because that makes them feel seen. They see that there is hope out there, that there is kindness, and they aren't a burden on others. If someone's feeling shame, be generous to them because they're going to be seen as a human. When somebody's experienced trauma, be generous to them. They might not see the good in the world. Taking the opportunity for generosity will, I promise, make that change. Don't be afraid to reach out, and ultimately, you're going to be found, just like Isabella said. Life is beautiful, and everyone's here for you. It might just not feel that way all the time. But again, I want you to think about your why. Just like Gavin introduced, we want you to put your why on there. And then, as Aria said, stay. What is your why for staying? Why are you here today? So I want you to consider that as well. But I don't want to just hear my why. My why is for my family. My why is for my pets, for my friends. But I want to hear any youth. I want to hear the Impact Youth and anybody who wants to share their why can have an opportunity to do so. But I want to bring our youth up here, and I want to hear what their why is.
Or my family and friends.
My why is all of my teammates, all of my classmates, my family, and my friends.
My why is why would I be missing out on here is anything better than what I would be, I guess, losing out on. What we have in our relationships with other people, no matter what, are always going to be stronger than what we may feel depression-wise or that we may feel like we don't have any friends. But trust me, even if you are going through a rough time, always reach out because someone does care about you, and it's a lot more people than you think. We are getting the voice out, and we want to say a big thank you for being here today because taking that next step is very important, and actually acting on suicide prevention is important.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come